Hello, friends. I am Gustavo Quinonez from Pendulum Energy Healing, and today we are going to talk about three topics that people are most interested in when we talk about dowsing. When we are talking about the pendulum or dowsing, there are three topics that I have noticed people ask about most. One is about health, another is about money, and another is about relationships. So, as the saying goes, health, money, and love are what attract the most attention. Now, what should we keep in mind when we are making consultations using our pendulum? Let us remember that the pendulum, there are 1,000 ways, 1,000 methods that people can use, and each person has programmed the pendulum to respond in the way they want. Because it is our subconscious that responds, and our pendulum is merely an instrument. When we are asking a question, we are the antenna and the pendulum. It will be the instrument through which that answer will be made visible to us, to arrive, or it will be made known to us. There are people who say that the pendulum can be used for certain things. There are people who say it cannot be used for certain things, but the use of the pendulum depends on the methods that might be used. There are people who are using the pendulum to do a research regarding a new construction of a house or maybe a new addition on property. And they use the pendulum to see geological faults in the earth and thus determine the orientation or position of certain buildings. There are people who use the pendulum for energy alignment or chakra balancing. There are people who use the pendulum combined with Reiki to perform certain changes or to see if a specific point needs treatment or not. There are people who use charts. There are also methods that are much more advanced, like the spiritual response therapy method, in which multiple charts are used. And from those multiple charts, it's like an index that guides us from one point to another. There are also people who use biomagnetism, which involves placing magnets on the body and using the pendulum. For when they are conducting the different scans, the other day I was watching someone who he created his own charts where he had all the different points used in biomagnetism, and he made 5 charts from which he used for his first consultation. And once he needed to use this chart, then he took out that chart. And he would already work on that chart. Then, when he reached a certain point, he would go to that table and continue looking, point by point, where to place the magnets. So as you can see, there are many ways in which we can use the pendulum, and each of you will find your own way of working, your way of asking questions. You can create your own tables. Let's remember that everything we will be doing with the pendulum will be based on the idea that we are working and reading subtle energies, and we are going to be that antenna. But the most important thing will be at that moment when we are conducting research or work, that we are as centered as possible. But it is very important that we are responsible with the use of the pendulum, because at the moment when we are conducting an investigation with people, we can affect that person with the answers we give. So we have to be responsible with the information we give to people, because those people at that moment are putting their faith in the response we are giving through the pendulum. So when you are using the pendulum with people, please be as responsible as possible. For those who are beginning their journey in dowsing and their percentage of effectiveness is not very good, I would like you to watch the video I have there on why our pendulum lies, so that you can learn to make better questions and answers. Thank you for being here with us at Pendulum Energy Healing. If you are interested in learning our energy healing method, to visit the website pendulumenergyhealing.com, and you will get more information on our online course and on the purchase, get the charts we use, and learn the system. Please subscribe to the channel. And you can give us a like, click on the bell so you can be notified when we upload new material, and see you next time.